Do you guys want to do stuff like this with Grock and rank? And are you also unfamiliar with the new roam adjustments and how you can pretty much invade the opponents and always cause them problems? Well, in this video I'll show you how you can play Grock and do the same things that I'm doing over here and get level 2 instantly, just like this, within 40 seconds, and also secure the opponent red buff, as well as baiting out a Cyclops flicker. If you guys have been trying to do the same and you guys have been trying to be aggressive but it's not working out, well, I'll show you why, and I'll show you how you can make it work out. But who am I and why should you trust me? Why should you listen to the advice I'm giving? Well, here's a quick intro as to who I am and why you should trust me. But before that, check out this outplay. You guys thought I was a goner over there, right? Anyways, moving on to the intro. My name is Hajun and I led Team Float to the top 13th spot in the entire North America region during NACT. Back in Season 21, I peaked with an 80+% win rate and went Global 3 with Jawhead, Global 15 with Matilda, and Global Popol and Koopa. If you guys want me to personally help you out and take a look at your gameplay and coach you privately, well, I'm offering that. If you want to get my private coaching, all you have to do is go to the description of this video. You can click on this link right over here which says private coaching details, right here on the link that says Discord. Or you can just DM me on Discord. This is my ID. So click on the link. You have to click on continue to Discord. You need to have a Discord profile for this, guys. And all you do is you just wait and then you will be directed to my page for where my private coaching details are available. You can take a read. It talks about all the prices and everything, and you can just click on my profile here and DM me, okay? That's all you need to do for private coaching. And guys, I'm also offering diamonds for 20% cheaper, right? All you have to do is click on this link. It's an affiliate link. Whatever you buy from there, I will get 10% and you will be supporting me as a creator. Look guys, the normal in-game rate for this much diamonds is $140 Canadian dollars, but here it's only 111 and you're literally getting 42 extra diamonds, right? For cheaper, you're getting extra diamonds, right? Just from topping up. And they have these amazing offers too, right? You can get Obsidian Event Pass, this M6 Champion Pass, right? You can get Sanrio draws, you know, it's really good. You should not be recharging in game when you have this website. This is so much better. All you have to do, type your ID, right? And place your order. It's instant, guys. 20,000, over 26,000 Trustpilot reviews. It's 100% authentic and safe. I've recharged from there as well. Go ahead, you'll be supporting me too as a creator. Alright, let's get started with the video. So for this game, guys, this is the build that I used. As you can see, hybrid boots, guardian helmet. I like to build these two first so that I can have more HP regen when I'm invading the opponent jungle. It just helps me, you know, get a little bit of HP back while running away. This is what I would usually recommend you build with Grock, but you should also keep into consideration the opponent's damage, right? You should build versus their damage so you can sustain more. Khalid is a lot faster than me and he actually tries to do the same thing, right? He's doing a good thing over here. He gets extra 30 gold from me, I get 30 gold from him, but he also spots the Uranus over here, right? That's why he gets more XP and gold than I did, 60 actually. Now this already puts me at a disadvantage because I'm behind the Khalid anyways, and Khalid is a good pick versus Grock because nowadays, guys, the roamers are doing a lot of 1v1s, right? And Khalid wins versus Grock in level 1. So it's a stronger matchup versus me. It's a stronger matchup for Grock to fight versus a Khalid, right? Like, Khalid is in the advantage. And this is something I always like to do. Go check the XP side buff, right? Because usually, 90% of the times, the opponent jungler will start on XP side buff. And you want to go check it because you will get extra gold just from giving vision onto them, right? And you will also apply a mental pressure onto the opponent jungle that you're just sticking around, right? Khalid tried to do the same. He was on the right track. Unfortunately, my team started on the gold side buff. So he kind of missed, right? So it is kind of like a gamble. Sometimes jungle might start on gold lane to try to outplay you, right? As the roamer. Because now junglers are becoming aware of this, right? They're becoming aware that roamers can get free gold like this. So they're gonna try to hide from them and do their jungle. Anyways, let's keep watching. Khalid misses the buff. Now, I actually just wanted to harass the Saber, right? Potentially reset his red buff with my wall. Just harass him a bit, not really fight him. However, once I noticed that my Uranus is cutting lane, I know that this Uranus intends to actually come and help me with this Saber, right? He's gonna come here and help me once he's done with his wave. And honestly, Saber, yes, he does have the penetration to kill me, but I think I wait for him to use his first skill on the buffs before going in. I'm not sure. I could just ignore it, yeah. So, see, I'm just pressuring him again because I know Uranus has fast wave clear. As you can see, I'm just pressuring him. I didn't wait for his first skill to finish because I just didn't want him lowering the buff too much, right? I want to keep it healthy so he doesn't have the chance to retry it. So now I request backup, right? This Uranus is a random, so I request backup for the Uranus to come and help me for the Saber, right? He walks up and look at the Saber. He has no second skill, right? He's level 1. We secure the first blood onto Saber. I secure the red buff with my first skill. And now Cyclops, we even bait out his flicker. Even though I'm at a disadvantage versus their roamer, I'm still able to make it work. Even though the opponents pick a counter towards you, right? You don't need to cry about it. You can just play better than them, right? Alright, so now I have a red buff and I walk this way just to confuse them some more, right? Because they know that if I retreated, that would be the normal path of escape. I'm gonna try to stun them to this wall and then I'm gonna try to flicker out. I block out the Lapu, but Khalid also comes in, right? Through the wall. But watch this, guys. I walk to my Uranus because I know that he has Revitalize. I know Uranus didn't pop his Revitalize, I know he has it. And the way he was walking towards me, I already knew that he was gonna use it. Guys, this guy is a random. But just because, like, as a player, you can kind of try to understand the intention of another player, right? I knew he was walking towards me like that because he wanted to use Revitalize. That's why I started walking towards him as well, and look, he does. Able to push the Khalid away, and I'm actually able to survive because of this Uranus. So me and Uranus made an insane play over here. Okay, so now that I'm low, I'm going to recall. And then I'm just gonna go back to base, get my HP back, and apply some more pressure. Uranus should be fine. He's cutting wave, but I don't think the Khalid and Lapu is enough to really kill him. He's already level 4. He's just chilling. Alright, so now I'm just trying to vision the opponent's red buff, or blue buff, sorry. Saber already took it because I was having that skirmish with Khalid. So Saber already took the red buff, so now I'm just gonna keep applying pressure to the Saber with my Farsa. His second skill misses. I interrupted his second skill with my wall, and I was honestly waiting for him to use his second before throwing the wall. But I placed it at such a time so that it cancels the second skill, and now he's just trapped overall and not able to escape. Now my jungler doesn't have retry, so I'm not really, forcing turtle or anything at all. Just trying to give some vision onto the Lapu because I noticed that he is low. Try to wall off the Cyclops so he doesn't approach us. And honestly over here, we should not have even been on turtle, right? I just wanted to provide some vision onto the opponents and just walk away. Yeah. My Farsa was kind of off position in this one, but it's alright, it happens. I'm just waiting for Farsa to come up so we can clear the waves together, because I'm not sure if you guys already knew, with the roam adjustments, you actually get XP and 40% XP and 40% gold from the minions without actually taking any gold and XP from your laner, right? You just get 40% of it additional. That's it. You don't take away anything from them. I usually like to just place a wall and clear the minions like this. Once again, guys, as you can see, Khalid is ahead of me. Just because of his pure mobility, he's able to vision more and walk around the map more than me, right? That's why he has higher level than me. But you know what, guys? We don't cry about it if we go versus a counter. We just play better. I saw a nice little set, and I know my Farsa has ultimate, right? So Farsa can follow it up. Unfortunately though, Cyclops flicker and he's able to get out. I die for it. However, I think we are able to get a trade on the Cyclops or something like that. Actually we don't. which is unfortunate. But I mean, I did saw an opportunity. I knew Farsa was there. He can ulti, right? It was unfortunate that Cyclops got out, but pretty much 2-man set onto these two, right? Farsa's ulti hits both of them, flickers out, she gets away, right? Unfortunate. Once again, helping my mid lane clear the waves. Guys, you should try to help your mid lane clear the waves if you don't have anywhere else to give vision to, right? Saber walks up to Farsa. I don't have any of my skills, can't really do much. Just back up. Farsa has Purify, so she's able to get out. Alright, just getting poked by Khalid. You know, Khalid doing his thing, doing damage to me, poking me away. It's okay. Just gonna help clear mid once more. Turtle is coming up. We're gonna head to Turtle. Guys, even though I'm facing a hero that can counter me, it's still possible to play. And look, Khalid is still ahead of me, simply because he's able to give more vision, right? Irithel just walks up to me over here. I wall over here just to make sure the Cyclops can't come through, you know? But then Irithel was getting chased by Alucard, runs towards me, gets blocked off by this wall anyways, and then she dies. I did an ulti onto Khalid. I'm thinking that Alucard can actually burst both of them down. I mean, we eventually get him, but I think my ulti damage was very significant there. Alright, so blue buff is spawning. I'm requesting backup. Once Alucard notices, he didn't even notice that the enemy blue buff didn't spawn. But once I press gather, he notices, comes to take the enemy blue. I'm gonna wall off the Cyclops because our objective really isn't to fight right now. It's just to take out the buff and dip. Okay, so here, guys, I want you to notice what I did. My Farsa is ulting, right? But then I notice a Khalid and Saber coming from my Farsa, so I'm gonna stand right next to her. Try to cancel the Khalid as soon as they get close so he can't continue doing anything. I tank the Saber ulti and I immune it at the same time because if you guys didn't know, Grock, while he's casting his skills, he is CC immune. Except suppression will cancel it, but he is CC immune. So I immune the Saber ultimate. I didn't get knocked up by it, and Saber is very underfed because of the invade that we did to him, right? And right, we were able to come back because I tanked the Saber ulti. I'm able to keep my Farsa alive a bit by knocking the Khalid away, and after that we're just good to go, and our Alucard goes in, gets his ultimate, gets a nice kill. Wall off the Lapu, get a nice kill onto him, and then now we just try to push mid. I know we're not going to be able to push this lane entirely because we have a Grock and a Uranus. It's not going to go down anyways. So I'm just going to go down to bottom lane and potentially try to help my Natan. Once again, I noticed the mid-wave minion coming in. I'm going to try to help with it. There we go, we got some gold off it. Just, you know, opening the map, giving some more vision. Usually generally what you want to do with Grock. Keep an eye on their jungle, you know. Give vision here and there, you'll get some additional gold and XP, right? It's really good to do. And now, as you can see, I'm ahead of the Khalid, right? Because we are winning the fights and I'm visioning more now. Now instantly, we shouldn't be focusing this Khalid. Our aim should be over here, what I'm setting, right? Now Khalid ultis to run away, because he knows he's doomed. Now look, I think this is my Natan, he's dead. My ulti is not saving him. But you know what I can do? I can set these two, so they don't continue to join the fight. My Farsa has ulti, and I'm 100% sure he's gonna walk a bit further away, get in a safe distance and ult. He's dead for sure. My Alucard has ult. Okay, if I jump onto these two, I'm pretty sure Farsa can even follow me up sometimes, right? And if I jump here, Khalid is very low. He's probably looking to retreat anyways. So if I ulti, I'm probably gonna hit him as well as these two over here. It's gonna be a 3-man set, but I'm keeping them away from engaging. Just like this. Okay, I actually killed a Khalid, I flicker out of the tower, and now the Lapu jumps in alone without the follow-up of Saber and Cyclops and dies to the Farsa and Alucard, right? Now Irithel comes in and not really able to do much over here. 1 for 2 trade, right? Worth it. Turtle is up. I'm just gonna clear mid lane here for the extra gold. And then now I'm just gonna vision turtle. Okay, we made Khalid bait his ultimate, right? I blocked off. Guys, you want to use Grock's wall to like section off parts of the map, you know? Block certain entry to the map. This is the optimal way to use Grock walls. We wasted Khalid ulti. We made him waste it. Now we know that Khalid doesn't have ultimate to use on turtle. So this should be easy turtle for us. Because my ulti is coming up in 8 seconds. Once again, I'm zoning the Khalid. I'm just giving vision. Saber is also walking up. I'm just giving vision. Focusing on the Saber, right? Ultied him. Alucard gets a kill. I think that he wanted to go for more, but he didn't. Maybe potentially we could have killed maybe I don't think we would have killed Lapu, but we could have gone for Khalid. Because he didn't have ultimate. Now we can take the red buff. Right, I'm queuing that I want to do red. Just walling off the Lapu. Now over here, my Alucard is losing to the Lapu. But I come up, get in the way, right? So he's able to run away. I get stunned instead, but at least I die and the Alucard lives, which is good. Just drawing their attention away from him, right? Overall. I'm 129. I'm not a shutdown. Alucard is a shutdown, so it's not good if they get him. And Khalid overextends way too much, and then Alucard gets a nice double kill off that. Actually triple kill, which is really good, right? Really good. If he had died over there, they would have gotten a shutdown, right? So it is what it is. Lapu is throwing. Well, if you're gonna throw, might as well give me a little bit of gold when you do, right? This Lapu got pissed off at his team. And guys, this is what happens when you play early aggressive roamers, right? And if you actually play and just play better than your counter instead of crying, you will actually make the opponents want to delete the game. Boom, 2-man set. I see a nice opportunity onto the Saber. Saber ulties me again. We get a nice kill onto him, get a nice kill onto Cyclops. Now, ideally, we should be pushing this tower because the minions are pushing in. I don't know why we do that. We go for Lord. That's fine. Going for Lord is also fine. But I think right after Lord, we should come up to this lane and try to push it potentially because it is very pushable. Okay, just trying to zone the Khalid, trying to give vision on the Lapu. Lapu standing right here. My team is pretty fed and ahead. I wall off this section so the opponents cannot escape or other opponents cannot get in, right? Not a good trade for us. Eerie got a triple kill. We lost 3, they only lost 2. Bad trade for us, really bad trade. We shouldn't have even be taking that fight. Now once again, a kill onto Irithel. Irithel gets shut down. I mean, where else am I gonna use my ult, right? Lord is pushing. If we can get this Khalid, that's huge for us, right? It's going to be a 5 versus 3 in favor of us, right? So we get the Khalid. I conceal just to secure that kill onto Khalid, you know? And now, once again, just applying some more pressure. I really wanted the Saber to ulti me here, right? That's why I first killed at a time where I thought he was gonna ulti, but he saves it. Either he saves it or he doesn't have it. But if he could use it on me, then Alucard can freely go in, right? So I'm just trying to get the Saber to bait his skills. Okay, so here I actually flicker to counter the Saber. Look over here. So while Saber ultis, I flickered and tried to first kill him on the wall to cancel his ult. But it was already too late, and by the time Saber finished his ultimate, he already dashed out instantly. He didn't kill Uranus. I tried to stun him so Alucard and Nathan can focus and just kill him. right, then it's gonna be more in our favor. But he dashes out right away. He doesn't live anyways, gets killed by Alucard. Now this Alucard is fed, and he's going to just get a nice double kill. And only one person alive. There you go, guys. That's how you pretty much win with Grock. The sets, remember, with sets, what you want to do is you always want to place a wall. Let's go over that set again real quick. That little two-man set. I kind of want to talk about something over here. Not this one, the one before that. So this one, no, not this. Hang on. When did this happen? Was it here? It was here. So remember, guys, you can... If you place a wall like this, okay? Remember, if there are no walls for you to ult, you can always make a wall with second skill, right? Behind the opponents and then just set right away. Because a lot of the times they really won't expect it. Look. Look, it's so perfect, right? You can just use your own wall as a set if there are no walls around. It's really, really good, guys. Grock is super OP right now. Okay, guys, that is like the biggest tip I can give you for setting with Grock. And I mean, pretty much when it comes to macro wise, we are rotating properly. We're making sure there's enough vision. We're making sure that we are setting on time. And we also invaded the opponent really hard in the early game, which gave us a huge lead. And pretty much, guys, that is how you want to use Grock. He's strong in the early game, abuse that, and he's very tanky. So the roam adjustment works well because you can just keep visioning the opponents again and again and again and just get more gold from it. And Grock now has actually 2 strong CCs. Before, his only form of CC was his ultimate, right? But now he has 2 with his first skill. Abuse it, guys. He's always banned in rank. You can just put a wall behind opponents and literally just set them right away. It's so OP. And there you go, we did the second best. For the build, I started building the small guys. I cannot emphasize how important these smaller items are. Antique Caress and Silence Robe. These will, like, if you're taking magic damage and physical damage at the same time, you can build these items, you know? Just to... It's cheap, it's inexpensive, and you'll also be a bit tankier. Right, that's how some tanks are more tanky in the early game. You build these items. Alright, guys, that is how you play Grock. I mean, I was trio this game, but you can honestly try this in solo because this Uranus was a random and I made some good plays with him. You know, sometimes you'll get these players, and if they do something differently and if they do something good in the early game, as a roamer, it's kind of your job to make use of it, right? So anyways, I hope this video helps you out, and I hope you guys will try out Grock in the future. Let me know how your games go, and I mean, if you guys need any help, get my private coaching, and you can also watch my videos. I think if you really concentrate and lock in for my videos, like, you will learn a lot. Anyways, guys, take care, bye bye, and I'll see you in the next one.